Hello, and you're listening to another episode of Let's Moan Out. Drone Out. Joined by the not so happiest bunny in the world,
Bonjour.
Tone Star. Yep, French bunny on a croissant, and the sleep deprived, lovable hippie from Australia.
Hi, g'day, mate. Yeah, I am very sleep deprived, so if I go off on tangents, I do apologise.
And he didn't say what his name was. That's Jay.
Jay. Yeah, I don't often say much. Yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Sorry, Jay. I know you're shattered. Don't worry too much.
It helps when I didn't have. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just going to say it helps when I didn't have the YouTube playing in the background. So that's how bad it's going to be.
Yep. Hopefully the guys on Powering On have emigrated over to the Let's Drone Out from the over to the YouTube. So which I am not currently looking at, which I need to.
Okay, I am okay. Well, we've just got Mods FPV in there. I think that's our first person in the YouTube chat, which is usually the place to chat if we're on air, live on Hangouts.
Yeah.
So come in, pose your questions. We'll read them out. If you are on poweringon.co.uk, I'm sure Jack will be able to look at that one.
Yep, I've got my.
Perfect.
I got my eye. How much?
I don't know if you're coming across, Jack. You might be coming in and out anyway. If you are, we're in and out because Tone's. Oh.
He is a bit dodgy tonight,
Tony.
isn't he?
Yeah, can you hear me okay, Tone? Because I can hear you.
I can hear you fine. You can hear me fine, but Jackie boy's coming across a bit crappy.
Yeah. Jack, you're like, as though you're being abducted and then temporarily brought back and then abducted again.
So, what kind of week you had, mate?
Me?
Yeah, do you want to tell everyone?
Really talk about it.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I was building a fence, and I went through a gas main, and it was my gas main, and it went, and I cracked myself, and
Did you literally crack yourself?
but me and my brother ran like little meerkats. Whew. And then we rung the emergency services and they said, fill the hole back in. And then when the emergency services got there, they said, you shouldn't have filled the hole back in because now all the gas that you plugged up is all going down the Virgin cables, each to all your neighbours' houses. Happy days.
Oh, that is awesome.
So, you were like gatting your neighbours?
Yeah, pretty much. That bald-headed little shit's just moved in, who's swearing, and now gassing everyone.
Oh my god, they must think you're like some sort of Hitler youth. Well, Hitler elder.
Yes.
Trying to get on.
Gone again. And then today I dropped my phone and smashed the screen, so I'm having a right old good time. So, yeah. But me and Jay went out on Monday and done some Channel 4 filming.
Yeah.
Drone flying, which was pretty cool.
How did that go? Because you said something hilarious to me the other day where you were like, when you went there, they thought everyone there was divorced or something.
That was said, actually, but I did have to highlight there was 2 married people there.
Yeah.
And you're going to get married
at
some point, Jay.
The woman who, what was her name again? Sorry, Jay, I've forgotten her name.
Anyway, well, I don't know what we're supposed to say, but anyway, the host. I guess it's just how they related to the industry, and as soon as they latched onto the fact that it's kind of like video games, if you use your imagination, it is, but with real objects in a park. Once they kind of latched onto it, they were kind of stereotypical on what they thought. Like, as in none of you are married. Even remarking on Stu, saying he was white and pasty.
Do you get out at all?
Well, funny enough, nothing quite gets you out doors like FPV.
Exactly.
You're more we just all get sunburnt here. Well, I got an announcement. Well, I got a couple of announcements. Frank's had an awful day at work and he's currently travelling back and reporting for us. No, not really. He's got a book show. He's Adam. He's over in America right about now.
Hi, Adam.
In New York. So yeah, if you're
listening in.
Yeah, so if you're listening, screw you, you lucky bastard. Take me with you. Don't leave me here with Tony ever again. And also, Saggy Nun listening here for the first time live from hospital with my newborn baby girl, Amelie Sky Peters.
Well done.
Oh, congratulations, my friend.
Congrats.
Well done, Saggy Nun.
Now, why is Sky in there? Do you think you put that in there on purpose?
SKYE.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
know, man.
I thought it was SKY.
Sky. I don't know.
As in flying.
No. Is the E key anywhere near the Y key? No, it's not. It's not a miss thing. Doesn't agree with me. I listen to music now and she's not agreeing to it. Okay, cheers, guys. Oh, he said thank you. Any drone news, guys?
Well, there's the UAV drone show, isn't there, going on at the moment? Has anyone gone up there?
No, I listened to a podcast about it on Drone Vibes podcast, and they said they were the life of the party.
Hasn't it finished now? Wasn't it the last 2 days?
Yeah, I think it is over now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hidden Valley had its representation there, and Dom and a few of the other flyers were down there, I believe. Apparently, it was well received. So I think there's some exciting things planned for the flying site next year.
Well, that's good. Well done, Dom and Hidden Valley.
Yeah. Something to do with
Tony.
style.
Yeah. Tone, Sky is there because I love flying. So you were right.
Good.
There you go, Tony.
Nice one, Saggy.
I know. Also, I was telling my friend about you, Saggy, and he really wants to know why your name's Saggy Nun.
We all do.
Yeah, I know. Like none of us. I recommended that little Hobby King parallel charging board for the tiny Whoop that you had that I repaired with a pin.
Well, everyone was drunk.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, someone's got to do it. That was a good night, man. As long as I'm warm, I'm all right. When I'm cold and wet.
Was Johnny Banton flying his tiny Whoop rounds what we thought was a security guard. There's this bald bloke standing in the corner in a suit, wasn't there, in this big beer tent.
Yeah.
At the Drone Nationals, and Johnny was flying his tiny Whoop round his head, round and round in circles, and we were like winding this security guard up. And then he looked like Uncle Fester. He took his jacket off and then started singing. That was well funny.
I know it is. It's not too far off. Tone, I don't know whether I can distract you for a little bit, but I'm gonna send you my latest video later.
Okay.
And it stars quite a lot of you in there, of you and your awful flying that weekend. Where you couldn't make it, around the track.
Is there going to be lots of swearing?
No, I didn't pick any of them up. Like, I'm gutted.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. That was quite funny. Is Jay still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening in from afar.
Yeah.
No, is this the Hidden Valley weekend where he was swearing the most?
Yeah, it was the one with the biscuit after the biscuit delivery.
It was a hippie biscuit delivery one.
See, this is what happens if you race too much and that you become like Tony, angry and bitter and
I know.
hell bent on revenge. But this is Let's Moan Out. So
it is a moaning program tonight. So Jay, have you got any moaning to do?
Well, we actually had last night, the luxury of flying in an indoor go-kart track.
Nice.
And it was awesome. And even on 25 milliwatt, because they had the wood panels and things, it didn't seem to have too much multi-parking or anything. And it was actually a load of fun. with the small micro ones anyway. But my moan tonight is, I suppose, any of these events that are starting up, sometimes there's just not the direction well, people just get there and start plugging in and talking rather than actually setting up plans for how they're going to manage frequencies, because there are all sorts of people and all sorts of stuff. And yeah, a couple of mishaps in the night. One where I lost mine in a tire, because obviously these micro things fly into tires at the edge of a go-kart track. You might spend a while looking for them.
Yeah, it's the worst thing about the whole thing, isn't it? Is like trying to organise the frequencies and stuff.
Yeah, and then someone else powered on, and I was coming down a fast straight and ended up crashing and snapping an arm. But it was a load of fun. But I guess this is the thing, and as the hobby grows and more people want to get these, faster, more agile aircraft, then the more we need to be mindful as to the safety aspect and safety briefings, because people still come from all sorts of walks and previous history of background. And it's evident in the smaller clubs now, where even smaller clubs are wanting to start doing racing or events.
It's very hard to remember. There's so many times I've done it. I've been out with my mates and then powered on, or come into land when they're just going out quite far and you come in and stick your craft down in front of you and they're, I can't see. And you have to run over and quickly power off and stuff.
Well, if the person listening is listening in, it's I forgive him completely. I found a frame eventually that is a lot cheaper, but I've already bought another one now. It's, it was £50 with the camera, and they're great little fun. So this winter I'm going to have at least 1+ spares. They are so much fun.
I'm going to be flying my Dan Upton quad this winter, but it flies really well, but a bit too well. I think that's why I can't fly it very well, if you know what I mean.
It's his rates. His rates are way too. They're just too much. I don't know how he does it. Like his fingers.
How did we lost Jack again? Jack, you keep on disappearing. Like,
Jack, where are you tonight? Are you at your mum's or your home?
Home.
Are you at home? You haven't got anything else running then?
You're downloading anything?
Yeah.
No.
You're
uploading anything to YouTube.
Yeah. Sorry. I keep cutting in and out, I guess.
You do.
Not much I can do.
It's all part of the gremlins we usually have on some of the shows and everything. So let's have let's join out. I'm thinking about getting for winter, and I don't know if anyone's heard of this or even anyone in the chat room and stuff. The Nox 3, which is a 140mm motor-to-motor X frame. And apparently it comes in at an all-up weight of about 150 grams. So it's got some substance, but not too much substance. And it's kind of small enough to do go-kart tracks.
How did you get to do the go-kart track then? Are they hiring it out, or were they just letting, do you know?
We flew there for essentially to test it out as a theory. And yeah, we would hire out the space, not the actual go-karts and anything to do with that. We'd just hire out the space. Presumably like later and cheaper, because it's
because they charge an awful lot. I mean, I went down to the one in Crawley and asked them if they were game on for it, and they were just totally no, not at all. And they were wanting, and they said if we're going to do it, it's going to be thousands. And I was like, well, that's ridiculous.
I mean, the worst case scenario is when people fly bigger ones, because any of the signage and the banners and the signs that they've put up run risk of being damaged.
Yeah.
But whilst they're charging the go-karts up, then they can always rent out the space if it's like a 2-hour block, I don't know.
It's interesting because the track's already there, isn't it? You just got to put a few gates on it and you're done.
Yeah. I mean, there was some obstacles going around the track where not very well lit signage or indicators, because when you're in a go-kart, even if you stuck your hand up, you're only a meter tall. You're not very, there's very little height here. But coming around off a smooth bank, there's options of hitting these things. And that's where it also comes into a size limit, because the smaller one you can make smoother, wider turns than some of the others. But it was a lot of fun, and perhaps other people, if they're inspired, they can speak to their local indoor go-kart, at least for the winter months, and see what they say. Because usually it's tires and concrete or metal walls.
Yeah. Oh my God. Had a run with the a go-kart track, and he done the whole track in 19 seconds, which was unbelievable. It was so quick. It was crazy. I've got a little bit of news and stuff. This one's a bit old, which I keep meaning to bring up. But did anyone know there's a new Mobius Mini? Comes in at like 27 grams, 1080p, 60 frames,
No.
low latency. Yeah, it's for real. It's available at Banggood. I don't know how much it is now because it was a while ago. I think it was the beginning of the month I was looking at this, and I just keep forgetting because, you know, I just keep forgetting to bring it up. It's 60 quid, £57, I think. I think it is. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's the right one. Yeah. Mobius Mini. They've moved all the buttons and the SD card and stuff all to the side. And I can post the link up if anyone cares. But yeah, it comes in at 54.5 millimeters, and it's 14 millimeters high.
And has the SD card got a door on it this time? Because how many times? Well, I lost a card a couple of weekends ago because someone crashed into me.
What do you think, Tony? What do you think?
I'd hope they have done it because they would be listening to the community. If they haven't, then they're idiots and no one should buy it.
I bought that. No, joking. Sounds like keeping you awake, Jack. All I've done is sleep today. I'm sorry. And Tony slept as well and started accusing his neighbour of being the Amazon delivery guy.
I've gassed my neighbours out and accused them of being Amazon delivery drivers.
A bit longer. It's Jay. Jay's the one who's tired. Hang on.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What's up with iDrone, by the way? Says he has vast entire stock, but cannot see on the website. You do need to update your website a bit more, iDrone. The thing is with iDrone is he's got loads of stuff coming in, and it's hard to keep up.
It's gone in a day. Like all these BMX motors, he's got in 360 lots of motors, and they were gone within a day.
Yeah, he's also getting the Tramp wand and mic and stuff in as well, isn't he?
90 quid done.
Like the VTXs. So I can't see the website. I've loads of antennas.
What do you guys think about the price of the Tramp VTX and the wand at 90 quid?
I don't think it's too bad, really. I thought it'd be a lot worse because you only need to buy the wand once. It's not like you're attaching the wand to your quads, and you don't necessarily need a wand.
No, I mean it's good for race control and stuff like that. I think it'd be great if everyone had that, can turn up and then race control take control of your frequency, and that's it. You line up on the start track, they wave the wand, set the frequencies, and you ain't got to worry because that's one thing less off your mind. So yeah, that'd be good. I just thought 50 quid for the wand was quite a lot. And the VTX now, I'm used to paying 20 something quid for a VTX, and now they're going to be 40 quid again. Gone back to the old Immersion RC days when they were 70 bar. Yeah. Remember paying 70 quid for them?
Yeah, I know, but they are quality though. So
as long as if I saw the tech, I will get one. I just
want to have a little bit of a whinge first.
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to Let's Moan On.
But we're all end up having wands and piss each other off, and
I feel like a wizard.
I'll be wanding over yours, and when you're not looking and setting it to a different
25 milliwatt.
Yeah, exactly. That's
you little bastard.
I'm getting one now. Order it.
So what about news? Runcam Night Eagle 0.00001 lux FPV camera.
Have they actually finally fixed it yet then? Because I had to go on
It's
the.
new.
Yeah, I know the owl though. Did you try the owl at all ever?
No, the
Okay,
owl.
there's this
The owl
weirdest
looked
problem.
crap.
Yeah, that creeps in. Darkness was creeping in if you got the right wrong white balance, and hopefully they fix that. Because can you make a camera that does it all so well, so small? I don't know. They're trying to do a lot from these cameras, and I think sometimes to the detriment of.
What?
They've got like a little comparison video. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, please do.
Owl, was it Owl that Carlos was flying in the summer at I can't even remember the event we went to.
Wasn't it the Hidden
Sumner's
Valley?
Pond? No, Sumner's Pond. I think it.
Yeah, you do need to update your website a bit more. iDrone. The thing is with iDrone is he's got loads of stuff coming in and it's hard to keep up. He's
It's gone in a day. Like all these
Yeah.
BMX motors, he's got in 360 lots of motors, and they were gone within a day.
Yeah, he's also getting the Tramp wand and mic and stuff in as well, isn't he?
90 quid
Like
though.
the VTXs. So I can't see the website. I've loads of antennas.
What do you guys
Go-kart.
think about the price of the Tramp VTX and the wand at 90 quid?
I don't think it's too bad, really. I thought it'd be a lot worse because you only need to buy the wand once. It's not like you're attaching the wand to your quads, and you don't necessarily need a wand.
No, I mean it's good for race control and stuff like that. I think it'd be great if everyone had that, can turn up and then race control, take control of your frequency, and
Yeah,
that's it. You line up on the start track, they wave the wand, set the frequencies, and you ain't got to worry because that's one thing less off your mind. So yeah, that'd be good. I just thought 50 quid for the wand was quite a lot. And the VTX now, I'm used to paying 20 something quid for a VTX, and now they're going to be 40 quid again. Gone back to the old immersion RC days when they were 70 bar.
yeah.
Remember paying 70 quid for them?
Yeah, I know, but they are quality though. So
Well, yeah. As long as if I saw the tech, I will get one. I just
want to have a little bit of a whinge first.
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to Let's Moan On.
But we're all end up having wands and like piss each other off, and
I feel like a wizard.
I'll be
Yeah, I know.
wanding over yours, and when you're not looking and setting it to a different
25 milliwatt. Yeah, I know.
exactly. That's
You
what's
little
gonna happen.
bastard. Yeah, I
I'm
know.
getting one now. Order it.
So yeah, what about news? Runcam Night Eagle, 0.00001 lux FPV camera.
Have they actually finally fixed it yet then? Because I had to go on the.
It's new.
Yeah, I know the owl though. Did you try the owl at all ever?
No.
Okay,
The owl.
there's this
The
weirdest
owl looked
problem.
crap.
Yeah, that creeps in. Darkness was creeping in if you got the right wrong white balance, and hopefully they fix that. Because can you make a camera that does it all so well, so small? I don't know. They're trying to do a lot from these cameras, and I think sometimes to the detriment of.
What?
They've got like a little comparison video. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, please do.
Owl, was it Owl that Carlos was flying in the summer at I can't even remember the event we went to.
Wasn't it the Hidden Valley?
Pond? No, Sumner's Pond. I think he was flying that. It was amazing. It was pitch black, and it was just like everywhere was lit up. It was really, really good. You could see everything.
But the whole thing about seeing in the dark is there has to be some radiation to pick up on, whether it's infrared or there has to be something there.
Well, it must have been the moon because.
Because if you look at the sky, it is quite brightly lit, and I think don't be fooled sometimes by advertising. And actually, I'm going to see if I can find something later on. It amused me no end. It made me laugh so much, and it's advertising for quadcopter. a diatone one. So I'll find that and I'll put it in the chat room so people can enjoy.
Thank you. Has anyone seen the Parrot Disco? I've watched a couple of reviews on it, and I think it's quite good.
With the wing, you mean?
Yeah, the flying wing.
I haven't seen a review on it. I mean, I saw it come up.
I watched a couple of reviews. It looks really good. I mean, it's what is it? It's like going to be about £1,000, I think. So it's quite deep for a bit of foam, but there's quite a lot of brains to it, and I think you get 2 batteries with it, and then you get the 3D FPV goggles as well.
Okay.
And it takes off on its own, lands on its own, can loiter. It does route planning while it's flying on its own. Does like 45 minutes flight time, and you can pan the camera down and look around while it's done a mission on its own.
I accidentally muted Gabe by mistake.
It's so weird, Tony, to hear you like talking waypoint and everything on. It's like you transitioned from quads to wings, and now you're actually taking the wings to the next level.
Oh no! I've just bought another wing as well.
I need to. There's one I want to get, the Hornet. So if anyone from Flying Wing is listening, I want one of them.
Send one to Jay to review.
Well, interestingly, I mean, I've been flying fixed wing for a long time, and I knew wings when they were around many years ago, but they've had such a surge in popularity. When people, there's obviously these small pockets racing them in the last few years, and it's just grown and grown. And it was quite refreshing to go down to Hidden Valley and see, that weekend we did biscuit delivery. It was good to see so many wings up in the air, and the streamers and stuff. They look the part. They glide, they soar, they swoop, they.
I think it was me for the from going 2 minutes flat out to actually having 15 minutes to half an hour in the air non-stop, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
That's why I've just bought this new wing so I can put a GoPro on it, because it's been carrying my Mobius, my other wing, and I wanted to carry a GoPro so I can get better footage. So, and I'm hoping to put some long range stuff on it for this winter. So me and Bradders are going to sit in his van and have all our antennae on the top of his roof and just fly out across Hidden Valley for like 15 minutes out and 15 minutes back. That's what our plan is.
Trouble is with sitting in the van with Si is that you fly without actually flying. You know what I mean?
After enough time in there, you probably would. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What a joker! What has he been up to, man? I can't get hold of that man for love nor money. Is he all right?
Yeah, I think he's all right.
I was going to start vicious rumour saying like he hit a granny with a quadcopter and he's been arrested.
I don't think anyone should
or something.
Fucking rumours like that.
Yeah, I know. That's it. He started spying on the president.
I flew a F4 board with race flight, and it is amazing. Has anyone flown race flight?
Oh, any good?
It's just absolutely. It's just something else. Like I felt like I could do anything.
Really, you're invincible.
Yeah.
Isn't that just heroin? It's like cocaine.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, there's a cheaper version of that.
Are you sure you weren't on cocaine and not F4 technology? I flew D-Shot beginning of the week, and I'm really impressed with it.
Wow.
If anyone cares.
No, I do actually care, because I think that was quite an interesting discussion the other week.
D-Shot is key.
Yeah.
Do you really notice much difference? That you like it, but how much do you feel? What were your findings?
It was just so precise. That was the most noticeable thing for me. It didn't help that I was using. I'm now using a GoPro lens instead of a 2.8 lens. because that's what I normally fly with, just a normal 2.8. I'm not too sure how much I like this whole wide angle malarkey. I don't really think it's for me. But yeah, with the D shot, I had no problems. My quad didn't do anything weird. It didn't fall out the sky. It would boot up. I feel way more connected to the sticks in a way that I've only really experienced with beta flight, where you point the sticks and the quad actually moves in that direction with you with hardly minimum of like delay, whereas the old firmware version 1.01 on the KISS ESCs, it was it did feel like the old protocol with the multi-wii, where you kind of like just edge and like nudge your quad in the right direction and kind of like hope for the best. Whereas this, there was none of that. I did a couple of flips and that, or line of sight, and you kind of like stop the flip early because like your quad kind of carries on, like it's got a bit of inertia, and I would do that with D shot, and then find that I was still upside down and then accelerate, which everyone found highly hilarious. It was a bit embarrassing for me.
So we missed that bit. What did you say you actually did?
I'd stop my flip early.
Yeah.
Because usually the quad would carry on a little bit. You'd stop and then it would kind of like return to level.
Yeah.
And it would stop early and I'd still be upside down and then I just throttled straight to the ground. Everyone found that hilarious.
Yeah,
so I got laughed at quite a lot.
It would be funny.
It's surprising what you get used to.
Maybe D shot stands for dirt shot. You just got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Dirt shot, yeah, that's it. Like accelerate to the ground.
Yeah, really dirt.
But like like people said, like the digital protocol for like S-Bus was a complete game changer. Like I didn't really notice much difference from PPM, but this I noticed a big difference.
This is the same as me flying race flight. The difference between one quad to another is mental.
Do you have to use multi-shot though?
Yeah. I just felt it felt unreal. It felt like I wasn't invincible. I could do anything I wanted with it. Put it wherever I want, and it would go there and do what my brain said do. Whereas other times it would, slip or not do it as good, if you know what I mean. It just felt really, really, really good. Really good.
What, locked in?
Yeah, like, I don't know. It was just, it felt amazing. I've only had like, I don't know, 8 batteries on race flight, but I don't want to fly any F3 boards anymore.
Do you need the F4 then? Is the F3 not enough?
I don't think it is. I think with the F4, as far as I know, I think it uses a faster loop time, like really, really lower than what a F3 can handle. I think. Don't quote me on that because I haven't researched it that much.
Higher than an F3 can handle.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the lower the number.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Lower loop.
So, yeah. So, I mean, you're both right. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
What is a GB210? Does anyone know a good quality GB210? What is a GB210?
Great Britain 210. Don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Elaborate, Gabriel. Elaborate. Because you type that in, and that is a mobile phone. The LG GB210.
Well, I need a new phone.
Yeah, that's it. Full phone specifications. It's like one of the old Nokia things. Ugh. Well, I wish you'd give us like a little bit more on the F4 race flight malarkey, because
not tampered with it. I literally put it on, flashed it, left.
Who put it on?
Brad has put it on, But
Yeah, exactly.
Brad has put it on, but I tinkled with the PIDs a bit. No, the rates, to be honest. I didn't do anything with the PIDs. The PIDs out of the box were amazing. I just tinkered with the rates. The pitch rate was a bit too slow, so I upped that. But no one's got any. There's nothing on YouTube, so no one's actually done anything on there, like Joshua Bardwell or no one. No one's done anything to say this is this, because it's got a setting like I think it says smooth fingers or something like that, and you can click on that, and that apparently with people who get the shakes while racing, it irons all that out. I think like it's got really good. What are they saying? Like you can crash it if you hit a gate and you bend a prop. It can get rid of the vibrations really well. It's got this really sophisticated gyro that can get rid of the vibrations, and you'll make it back around a couple of laps and be able to land it, and without realising you've got this prop bent or something like that. I've read. Apparently, it's really, really
a lot
good.
of filtering.
Yeah, a lot of filtering, but it flew great. So.
Yeah, because I did something really odd the other day. I was out flying with Si, and we couldn't work out whether we had a loose connection. So what we did was we stuck some ball nose props on and bent the living crap out of it till it just vibrated like crazy.
Yeah.
And was flying that and getting the quad to like shake itself to bits.
Yeah.
And then we discovered we weren't plugging the battery in properly.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that will do it. Yeah, so God bless the old Gravity 280. That's what I say. So yeah, it seems fine.
Yeah.
No. He got himself one. Got himself a black and white one.
I need to get that back off you. I need to finish that off.
What do you mean finish it off? What, you're just gonna fly it?
No, it's finished. But I kept having camera issues with that, video issues. Do you remember Upton looked at it and he put all
shielding on it,
and I still getting bad stuff happen. So
if I was you, mate, I'd stick a new VTX on it. I really would. I think that one's had it.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the only original pieces on that thing.
Probably is. But I do.
All the consumable items. They do need replacing everything. VTXs are consumable items. They do eventually go. Maybe not. Maybe get a little bit of run, but they take a beating. The protruding antenna.
Yeah. Without like slagging Thomas Greer off a bit more. I think the only thing I can explain, right, is do you remember when I went there? I had to test my VTX, and I put on a brand new 25 milliwatt immersion RC VTX that I'd never ran before. I plugged it in, powered on, tested it, saw it worked, unplugged it, plugged it, and it couldn't have been on for more than 12 seconds. Do you know what I mean? I knew it was on Raceband 4. I had it on the right channel. Whatever, plugged it in, tested it, worked. And, like this and that. And then when I went on race day and he done the whole, immersion RC milliwatt testy thing, it came up at 200. And I had, cut a long story short, after I'd done all my testing and like tried different ones, it kind of like burnt itself down a bit till it was 25 milliwatt. Really weird. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing I can describe for, unless...
Weird, that is weird.
Unless my VTX likes to, be louder when Thomas Greer's near it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like my level of complaining.
Mine 25 milliwatt 0.4. It's bloody brilliant. Dead on.
Yeah, so
but
I don't know.
My other one was. My other switchable, when I put it on 25, was 500.
Holy wow.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell? It could be worse. You could have used the one that's on your wing. I won't even say what that is. I love how you just fly and don't tell me. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, by the way, this wing you're chasing is this how many milliwatt? I get really bad signal.
When I switch it on the ground, I worry about the BTX just melting its way through the wing.
Yeah, I know, innit? Jay, how's yours and NJ Tech's little nano micro mini brushed little league where you all like touch each other's nipples and dance around?
We did that, Jack. You and I, nipples and all.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't have a. Is Gabe Robinson talking to me now? I think you can now talk in the chat if you want to give me a load of. I blocked Gabe. I put him in timeout by accident rather than making him a mod. I don't think he's listening to the show anymore. He's really angry at me.
Talking of the indoor, the actual indoor stuff. I mean, I've loved my LT105. So it's what 10 centimeters wide. It's just awesome for the fun you can have in the street, just up the road, under a tree, even through trees a bit easier. Nighttime flying FPV. These are small, really capable machines once they're tuned properly. So I think out of the box they don't fly very well. But
does that bind to a Tranis, NJ, or what?
My LT105 doesn't come with a receiver, so it's got S-Bus or it's got a satellite connector. The QX range usually, well, the QX95, which is the one that you don't see the motors as much. That one, I think you choose your option. One of three, DSM2, Freescale, FlySky. And on the QX90, it's only Tyrannus-based stuff, I believe.
So QX90 is the one to go for if you got a Tranis, do you think?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
A lot of people have snapped their arms on the QX90, and I actually think my 105 has been smashed into playground equipment. It's been smashed into concrete. I've actually cracked a lens on my small camera. It's hit the ground that hard, and yet it was only last night that it finally broke an arm at the end. Bits of carbon fiber had broken off the front of the quad. This is like small bits for LEDs on the 105. Bits of those had broken off in the car park runs and all sorts of other runs, and it still flew strong. And one of the worst times I had where I thought it was all over, I crashed it in a playground, but it was in air mode, and I just didn't realize until I got to it, and it dug itself into the sand. The propeller was spinning and just digging up the sand and wedging itself.
God.
It was horrid.
Oh.
So
trying to make its way back to China.
It was, but I tried to clear it up as best I could, and it flew. And I hadn't replaced that motor even after the go-kart track, even though it was like grinding and.
Oh, sand in it.
It was horrible when I first pulled it out of the sand. I thought it was at least one replacement motor, but it still flew. So it's tough and it's quite responsive, and it's quick enough when you're looking through the goggles.
I thought Inductrix, when they brought out their little tiny whoop thing, I thought that they'd have the sense to make that just Tyrannus ready. And they didn't.
What's the bind and fly?
Well, no, it's
thing?
Yeah, it's because it wasn't originally. It was never meant to have a camera on it. It was originally, like Jay said, bind and fly for the Spectrum DSM. Is it DSM? What protocol is it? DSMX.
DSM. Digital spread, whatever. DSM2 or DSMX, which is the replacement for DSM2.
Yeah. So you could just bind it, and it's like a little fun fly. And then we started putting cameras on them, and then that sort of falls into the FPV kind of.
What I mean, they twigged what was going on and said, look, they're buying our Inductrix and putting cameras.
Yeah.
Let's build our own one, but. Why didn't they go, everyone flies Tranis, why don't we just build it for the Tranis? And then
because they've already got the tried and tested technology, and they've probably already got they've got of it.
I go, Tone, send them an email.
I was going to say, listen to me, Mo.
Ask them, do you want me to put you up a fence? If not, you'll soon know about it. Do you have Virgin Media as well? Do you have Virgin Media?
Yeah, Virgin Street. Yes. Okay. Good.
See, there is a planned event down your neck of the woods. Is there not, on the 20th of November.
I think there
What,
is, but
us?
I'm not sure if it's allowed to be told yet.
I thought, did Dom not mention that we could? I didn't know. If I'm not saying we do. You might have to still wait if you're listening in. But
You might have to wait because I'm not sure how many people are going and how many people it's out there for at the moment. But yeah, I think there is a planned event at some point, but I'm not sure that it's.
Watch this. You heard it here first. Let's moan out. Pagoda antennas. Any of you guys heard of them? Checked them out? Bloody
Who?
blah blah.
Pagola. That's what you have in your garden.
Pagoda.
isn't it?
Pagoda.
No, is that a name of an antenna or a name of a company?
I think that's the name of an antenna. I'm not having much luck about finding anything about them. I think, is it? I don't know. It might be on way. I'm desperately trying to look for them. I was hoping someone would know a little bit about them.
I think quite a lot of people are changing over to these little fox ear, stubby. I don't know what the antennas they are. They're about £8, I think.
Hmm.
Have anyone tried them?
No, I've got no idea what you're on about.
The new fox ear, tiny little ones. They're orange with a bright orange top, and they're stubby little mini ones. Brad has just bought me and him one, and apparently they're really good, and they're £8, which is far better than spending £30 on 2 Triumphs. I will.
Yeah, well,
sounds good.
For
Sounds good. Well, yeah, check them out and
I will
find,
check it out and I will let you know because I mean I think the Triumph's really good antenna, but it's like what are they, £15 each, aren't they? And what they're crashing for about I don't know. I crashed mine I don't know 30 times and it's gone. So I'm going to see what the Fox is like because you obviously be able to get 4 for the price of 2. So
I mean, you know, even I'd Crazy said that the Triumph are just a bit of a jack of all trades.
yeah.
So you know, what else was I going to ask about? Damn it! If you guys, no, it's gone. I'm sorry. Carry on, guys.
I think we can mention the Hidden Valley and Let's Throw Out Winter Indoor Session. So Jay, if you want to, you can mention it if you want. So go for it, my mate.
There's an event on in Brighton sort of way, 25th of November. Thanks, bye. No,
Come on.
It's an indoor thing. We might put some drum and bass on, some, I don't know, whatever goes. But there's some indoor racing, potentially with some flags set up in a big sports hall. So there's some height. So we might be able to even string up gates up high. Could prove quite interesting.
It's Sunday, November the 20th at 3 p.m. till 6. It's at Long Hill Sports Centre. It's £10. And can someone put the link in this chat?
I certainly can.
You put the link in the chat. Come and have a cup of tea with us and a fly. Jay will be there signing autographs.
Well, Tone's much more of the celebrity these days.
You were on TV on Monday.
So are you.
Well, only a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's actually see if we actually make it on. They'll probably cut us all out.
They probably will. I mean, they'll spin it as drones are bad, chasing down people. But we did stress the importance of spotters.
We did. We done quite well.
It was. I think we did as well as we could. Most of us did.
Yeah, just you know, I know it seems like a bit of a paid advert, but we're not getting paid for it. But there might be an opportunity for us to do some stuff at the UK drone show up in December, and I promised Ollie that I'd mention it and kind of get the word out. Are either of you going
to the what? UK drone show.
UK drone show.
If we're doing our Let's Drone Out thing there, then yeah.
So you know, it'll be good to like maybe have a meet up with everyone.
Tony lives and dies for Let's Drone Out these days. He only moves if it's Let's Drone Out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, no.
iDrone has got the Bluebeam classics up again. Tone, you had good luck with those.
I
Have you
can't.
tried not crashing as much?
Yeah, well, maybe with this race flight, I might not crash as much now.
Yeah, I want to see. Have you got your footage up? Yeah.
You've got access to it.
I've got access to it.
Yeah, no one else has.
What? Oh. Okay. I understand.
Good.
Nanu, secret squirrel.
Nanu. Why do you Why am I nanu?
I don't know. Like, I just, it's my idea. Hey, do you remember I used to say like about Captain Planet and stuff that he's got a new film out now? I'm shocked.
Seriously,
So yeah,
Captain Planet, yeah.
Captain Bloody Planet. I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you Adam and Eve it? Sorry, I know this is completely.
I didn't
This
expect
is a
you to mention
lawnmower
that, Jack.
session.
I would expect someone like Tony or someone to mention it, but
Who
I guess
are
he's
they
a bit
going
older than you and I.
What, Tony? Tony's way older, man. Tony's more the Flintstones.
Yeah, but
Like
Captain
the
Planet.
Flintstones only just come out when Tony came out
All
with
I
his mum.
remember is Captain Caveman.
Yeah, which was before
Yeah,
that.
that's Tony's dad.
You're lucky I ain't round there, boy.
I know. The worst part is your actual dad's really lovely as well, and I feel bad towards him. I feel no remorse for you
is.
whatsoever.
He is.
Yeah.
Gutted.
I look at him and I'm like, where did you go wrong to have Tony? No, I'm joking. You're a lovely boy. The Video Aerial System, the Blue Beam Classics. Sorry, it's so good to see. Reminds me of the good old days.
Jay, sorry to interrupt you, Jack, the old git. Did you put any of your Channel 4 filming on YouTube? Because I did.
I haven't, no.
Are you going to?
To be perfectly honest, I need to sit down and hibernate over winter and do lots of video editing. I haven't done anything of my summer. Nothing. And this is kind of my year that I learned FPV, this year. So I think because I missed so many things and just put random bits up here and there, I will probably spend time and just put something for the year together just to show how it starts. I don't know.
That's what I do every year. For the last 2 years, I've done my whole year of flying in a 20-minute. If you look back on mine, last Christmas and the Christmas, I do a whole year's worth of what I've done in that year in the video. So the last 2 years I've done it. So I'm going to be doing, it took me 3 days to edit the last one last year. So
it's epic. I don't know how you do it. Honestly, it's great, and I love the video. And there was some good tunes on that as well. But going through all that footage,
it's amazing, but it's so satisfying at the end when you've got 20 minutes of my whole year, and you go, "Oh yeah, I remember that as well. Good day." And then something else comes up, and you go, "Oh yeah, I remember that." So I'll be doing the same again at the end of this year. So I've got two really long. Well, the last 2 years, yeah, about 20 minutes, I think. Grab a beer and watch it. It'll be good.
grab a few 20 minutes. Fucking hell, man. I just swore. Oh, damn it. It was so close. I'm always the one to do it. When Jay.
Yeah.
He's asleep.
No. I'll tell you one thing, actually. Sometimes it's quite interesting listening to you two, because I'm sure you hadn't had a civil partnership already or something, you two. So I feel like sometimes just leaving you two to it.
We just talk rubbish.
I know. That's it.
I forget I'm on air sometimes. I just talk balls.
Listening to Tea Time Stories with Jack and Tony.
So, Tony, what's your favourite type of biscuit?
Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Bourbon's a vegan.
So, Jack, what is your favourite type of
Captain
biscuit?
Planet's a dick. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. You go in, Jack and crew come down, guys. It'll be a blast. Yeah, I do want to go to the I am gonna go no matter what. Hopefully my buddy Prainless 360 will be there at the UK drone show. So any really excuse to kind of hang out with him, and then just bring old things with me, i.e. Tony,
Might
and
have.
drone
I'm
parts
allowed
to
to
throw
tag
at
along
people.
then. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. What do you say, Xiaomi or Runcam 2 HD? That is a tough question.
That is a tough question.
I like
Depends what you're flying.
Is the Runcam HD2 the orange one?
Yes, I think it is. Johnny Banton's got one, and he flies it on his wing, and it is good footage. But I wouldn't want to put it on a quad because the shape's a bit different. I like because like all the tilted camera angle stuff is all set up for GoPros, isn't it? So that's the same form factor as the Yi. So you can buy I'd do Yi on a quad and Runcam on a wing. That would be my answer.
Yi, you can flash to get super view. There's what is it called? What's the script called?
It's the waffle script.
Waffle. Yeah, I knew it had a biscuit-like theme. But yeah, the waffle script. Jay, how do you remember this stuff? Yeah, chuck the waffle script on it, you get super view. But I'm really impressed because with Runcam, we make demands and then they'll come out with stuff, and it's good quality.
They do listen to the community. Do Mobius though? Does the new Mobius still eject?
I was thinking that myself.
Mobius is crap.
But they had 4 screws underneath. Did you see it? Mounted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think they've lost their time now.
Yeah, I'd never buy anything Mobius ever again.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't unless they completely listen to everyone. Good as a little camera just to have and put on if you're like, because I'm going to actually use my Mobius and I've used it before, but I'm going to fly my wing out with a GoPro obviously facing forward, and then I might put my Mobius on the wing as a wing out shot so you can see my, is it ailerons moving up and down?
Yeah.
Ailerons.
Nano Max, do you even read the chat section? Yes, we do. Yeah.
Read some stuff out. Let's answer some questions or something.
Erwin L.
Anyone? Oh, sorry, go Jack.
Carry on. Was I mispronouncing?
Okay.
Son and Dad. Anyone watching Hawaii? No, I'm not. I don't even know the link to watch it. Post the link. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I've watched Gabe's, live streams and that. I'm sorry, Gabe, for blocking you, putting you in timeout. I tried to post a link for the new short Fox ear antenna, but hang on, we'll set you as moderator for a bit. There you go. Post whatever you want. Look, if you're not a bell end, you can be a moderator. That's it, really. There you go.
He's not though, is he? We both know that. So yeah, if he's got the new link,
where's Saggy?
Want to have a look at that?
Saggy's not a bell end. Sorry. Carry on, Tone.
No, I was just saying. I just wanted to have a look at the new Fox ear because I definitely think it's worth a go. I think Dom's posted on the mini show hangout about the indoor flying.
Have you got a link?
It's on Facebook.
Ugh.
I think I finally.
I think we put it on our. Is it on Let's Row now as well?
Yeah, no worries. Share it. You heard it here first. I'm so tired. I mean, useless. Well done, Jay. Jay, you're doing well.
So just let him know that I'm not capable of sharing it. I'm not capable of much. Not right now.
Mate. Tone, you down here for the weekend flying?
No, I am flying in my new spot, which I found just up the road from me. And I am then staying in on Sunday. I was due to go to I booked to go to where is it? What am I trying to say? The last event of this season, which is miles away. Delta Hawks.
No idea what you're on about.
Delta Hawks is got an FPV race this Sunday, and I was going, and now I'm not. But Ed, who's been on our show before, is going, and Smokey FPV's going, and that is in. Well, it's absolutely miles away.
What happened to Rich, scaffolding Rich? Because I loved the bit where he was annoyed by getting ignored by a 16-year-old child.
Benny was his idol, and he got into the nationals, Richie Rich, and then Benny walked past him, and Rich said something like, "Well done, mate. Well, good flying," and Benny fucking blanked him. Oops, I swore, sorry. Benny blanked him, and Benny's like 16, and Richie's, 29, 30, whatever. And he was just like, oh my God, my idol just
heartbroken. He's lost a fan. Do you know what I mean? He lost.
He was like, I just got blamed by a 16-year-old punk. And I was like, yeah, I know, man.
Join the club.
Join the club, yeah.
He only comes on the show if Rotor Wright's on, and then ignores us and talks to them. It's pretty good. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Right. So there's the guys in the chat are talking about. Sam said I had a Yaomi Yi and developed a software problem 3 months after having it, and then it gets stuck in boot loop. Got a Yi on the quad for a year now. Broke before a crash. My one, the Bluetooth. What happened with mine was I had it. It worked fine. I set it to PAL because you get a better format. Then the waffle script came out, and then you needed to be able to change it. The waffle script only works on NTN. Is it N? What is it?
NTSC.
Yeah, NTSC. Yeah, that's it. And
which is 30 frames a second, so you're getting a little bit more frame rate anyway.
Yeah. So then I tried to use the Wi-Fi connection to turn it back to NTMC, and then couldn't because my Wi-Fi had broke on the Yi camera, and then I lost it down Devil's Dyke. So so at Devil's Dyke there's 3 GoPros and a Yi. So if you want to get down the steep side of Devil's Dyke, there's just loads of cameras down there. It's like a graveyard.
With how tough they are. I mean, within days of having mine, the front panel got ejected from the front of it on a crash. Just this weekend, it took a big chunk of grass and it actually got wedged in the front top plate, so I had to actually prise it off to take the grass out. They take a beating, and I guess it's either the luck of the draw. There's maybe not as much quality control, but I do like my... With a good card, you need a good rated card, and the 35 megabits per second, you get kind of a cheap GoPro quality. You're getting into that realm.
Yeah, it's not far off, is it? Really?
No, it's not the same. No, but it's not.
I think they'd be not far behind with releasing something as good.
Well, they've got the 4K one, haven't they? But it's too expensive. The whole idea with the Yi is it's kind of disposable money.
Yeah.
If you
They should have stayed on that path, shouldn't they? They should have stayed. With this so much cheaper, we're almost as good, and then they release something nearly as good, and then just bang the price up again. Stupid.
And here's your marketing and business development tips from Tony.
Yeah, you're idiots.
Motivational as well. Yeah.
Keep it cheap. We're on FPV. We're all buying. I'm running a session at the moment, and mine's all dented. I've had it like a month. It's dented. It still works really well. But I am noticing the difference between a GoPro 4 and a Session 4. The delay in the light when switching between